What's up, guys? Twintuitive717 here. I'm back with another reading. We're going to dive into some general messages today for the channel. And these are just kind of things I've been picking up on, okay? So I hope the title resonates. So I'm feeling that there's two people that are feeling really awkward around one another. So I don't know how you guys know each other, but it seems as though you run into each other often. I don't know if it's at the office, if it is like a place that you guys might work at, or not necessarily work at together, but it's like because you may work somewhere, you might have to like see this person all the time. They could be like, I don't know, like a delivery person that comes in. Maybe they do like contract work at another company and they have to visit your company from time to time. I know some of you out there as divine feminines, you might be business owners, and I feel like you might have clients or contractors that you're working with. They could be getting like work done on your office or your home, whatever you guys are doing. You could be like meeting with like accountants, or you have to get certain business things done, and you know, each time you have to visit this location, there could be someone that's there. And the room just gets completely awkward when you two step into it, and I feel like everybody else in the environment feels the awkwardness too, and people are talking about it. Okay, so I feel like if you're the divine feminine, you're highly intuitive here, and whoever this is, this masculine energy, I feel like they're the ones that are being like poked at, like, oh, look, here she comes, and then everybody except you knows that like this masculine energy has a thing for you. And that's like, many of you might be like, why is it so freaking weird that whenever I step into this room, everybody just kind of goes quiet, or they look down, or you could feel people kind of glancing up at you, or they'll kind of like talk and kind of whisper and smirk. Yeah, it's because like the vibes. Okay, so when you step into the room, ooh, I'm also hearing for some of you as well, because I'm seeing like a work environment, and I don't know why I'm seeing cubicles. So some of you could work for like customer service, you could work for some kind of department where it's like you guys talk to each other, because I'm seeing like a work group or group of colleagues, you guys are friends. And each time this divine feminine comes into the office, everybody kind of loses their shit. Whoever you are, divine feminine, you're very attractive, you're very confident. I am seeing that you do take a lot of pride in the way that you care for yourself. So the way that you dress, I feel like the type of work that you do and the environments that you step into, you dress the way you do purposely because you enjoy making a mark wherever you are. This could have a lot to do with you landing contracts, landing deals, like closing deals, and you know for a fact that it's like you slay and you close that deal, and you might even hypnotize with certain colors that you wear, certain scents, maybe a shade of lipstick that day. Like you go in there knowing that you're going to close it down. I feel like there's a lot of like either executives, there could be sales reps, I don't know, but each time you come into the office, everybody's like, oh, here she comes. And they kind of like, after you leave, they poke fun at your masculine, like whoever this masculine is that even you may have an eye on, and you kind of get all flustered when you are around their energy, and you may feel like, fuck, like usually I'm used to having my composure, like why is my upper lip sweating each time I have to like give a presentation, or each time he's in a meeting and I have to present something, why is it, am I like, getting all flustered and nervous? So trust your intuition here, because I do feel like you may even know that people are talking about you, but then you're like, nah, like, but you feel it, okay? And that's what I want to share in this reading, is for you to trust that vibe, or to trust that intuition, okay? So whoever he is, he definitely has eyes for you, and everybody at the office, like, they know, and you may already know and kind of like have this smile on your face because you know, but you just don't have that confirmation, that solid confirmation, unless he like comes forward and asks you out on a date or something like that. But I feel like a lot of you are like, I'm just guessing at this point, but I could definitely feel that something's going on there each time I walk into that office. I feel like you could do like consulting for them, or like they might call you in when they need an expert, or I don't know why I'm feeling that. But let's go ahead and we'll dig into it and see what is heating up between you two, okay? What's in the air? Because I'm hearing romance and love is in the air. What's the vibe when this masculine sees you? How is he really feeling? Okay, what do you guys need to know? New love. So you guys have definitely like maybe just recently started going there. And that's why I was saying, Divine Feminine, whoever you are, you're like, shit, I'm usually used to having my composure. Like I go into these environments and I kill it. But it's like there's this hottie sitting across from you. I don't know, like I'm seeing like he's all suited up and booted up. He could be like the kind of playboy of the office as well, where he just gets along with everybody. Maybe the ladies in the office love him because he's so charming and handsome, and that might kind of irk you about him as well. It kind of irritates you a little bit, but low key, you're just like, oh, why do I like this freaking asshole? Because you might be that kind of bitchy type of energy too. And I feel like whoever he is, this kind of, I don't know why I'm getting kind of playboy energy here. Like somebody who needs to be like all suited up at work, but he might just leave like 2 buttons undone. Like, and this is like driving you insane. You're just like, I wish he would really button up his shirt and like look a little bit more professional at work. But meanwhile, what you're really trying to say is like, I wish you would stop looking so sexy while I'm trying to give this presentation. Okay, and he feels it and he knows it. And I feel like each time he anticipates, like I'm seeing somebody who knows your schedule, or like let's say this office knows that they're calling you in as like a presenter this month, or this is a really specific message. But I do feel like with new love, it's like a new crush. Like everybody's like, ooh, look who's coming. And you can feel it too, but whoever you are, you could be an Aries, because I'm feeling like this kind of bitchy energy. You could be Sag as well, but I'm feeling like, don't do that. Like, don't do that. Don't try to make me crack a smile or try to get me to flirt with you or like lose my composure. This is a professional environment and I would never. And he's getting like a kick out of this. Like he's really getting a kick out of this because energy doesn't lie. So I feel like as much as you are trying to guard, you're trying to give this off. There's no chemistry here. This is unrequited love. Don't look at me like that. Don't smile at me like that. Like you don't have a chance. That's the energy I'm getting from you. That's why I feel like you could be a Sagittarius. But you don't have to be Divine Feminine. But something about him is like, I'm going to get you and I'm going to get you so good. And I feel like a lot of you low-key like it. It's like he is up for the challenge and you really love the fact that any man that presents himself who is up to the challenge, because I feel like whoever you are, you definitely have to be a fire sign, because you're giving off this like man-eater energy where like once a man accepts the challenge, because I feel like very like you don't get that a lot, Divine Feminine, and that's why I feel like a lot of you could be the type of Divine Feminine where it's like your beauty is kind of sometimes a curse, because most of the time men are just really intimidated by you. You could make a lot of money as well, because I am seeing that you're going in there giving like presentations, so you could be like, you know, the most gorgeous woman out there, but it's like many people would be surprised that it's like your dating life sucks because like the intimidation factor, right? Like you may not come across a lot of men who like are comfortable with the fact that you got your boss babe shit going on, right? Like they might act like they are, but then you can just tell energy wise, like they're just doing way too much. Like just stop that. Like don't do that. So you guys get turned off. But whoever this is, he doesn't care about that shit. He doesn't care if he makes less money than you. He doesn't care how much money you make. Like something about his confidence, something about the way that he knows himself. He knows his confidence. He knows he can make more money than you if he wants to. He knows that he can get your attention if he really wants to. And I feel like somehow you're challenging him in his work environment as well. It's like, I don't know, you guys are awakening each other. He's kind of getting you to be in that softer feminine energy, and you're also making him want to get into that chariot energy. I'm doing this because I'm seeing the horse and I'm thinking of the chariot. But yeah, that's just what I'm getting out of that. But like a new person has stirred your romantic feelings. I feel like it's the both of you. Whoever you are, definitely fire sign, trying to give off this bitchy, unrequited love. There's no chemistry here. There's no attraction here. But like he can feel it. He can feel if he gets some alone time with you that maybe he could make you change your mind. And I feel like he's really, really, really confident about this. Give me 1 minute with you alone. And I feel like you as the Divine Feminine, yeah, in your dreams. But again, low key, you kind of like it. Okay, let's close off this message and let's get the tension between you two. What is the tension saying between you two? So we have the Two of Cups here coming through. That's why I'm saying he's like, yo, let me get you alone and you'll see how quick you will surrender to me in this very like loving energy. And he's the one doing the overpowering because he's on top. And sorry guys, I am struggling with a bit of a cold. So it's like the more I talk and the more excited I get, the like tickly feeling comes up. I feel like the new love is going hand in hand with the Two of Cups, guys. Same with the retreat. Like it's time to disconnect from the world and for both of you to experience like love. And I feel like it's going to be this kind of like spicy love because both of you are equally like competitive. You both have like a lot of ambition when it comes to the work that you do. Like you're very passionate about your work. And I feel like the universe is just patiently waiting for you two to meet in this particular environment. Okay, but there's something definitely being stirred here. I feel like it's more than just a crush. Stop trying to do this unrequited love thing, Divine Feminine, because I feel like low-key it's kind of coming off as manly in a little way. Like, no offense, okay? So try your best to be mindful of that, because I do feel like low-key you're just like, damn, he's fine. Like, he's sexy. Like, he has your attention. And what has your attention is the confidence, okay? Because I feel like you've met a lot of men, like, before, but it's like the intimidation factor. If it's not the money you make, it's probably your beauty. Like you've met men who make 10 times more money than you, but it's like they just give off this like weird intimidation or no confidence because of just how like bombshell you are. Okay, so I feel like the universe is sending somebody in to handle that bombshell energy so that you can get out of this whole like no man can handle this sauce, you dealing with the boss like type of thing. Oh, he's ready to deal with you. Okay, so if that resonates, this is definitely for you. If you guys would like a quick check-in with me, check me out on Hipsy or Wizio. You can reach me by chat. You can reach me by phone. I do one-to-one sessions. I do personal readings. And if you guys would like to join the channel as well, I do have sensual readings like these that might tickle your fancy. Okay, until then, I'll catch you guys in the next one, okay? All right, bye guys.